Well, here we are, Susie. It's starting the parade. American Legion Post 108, the Honor Guard.
You know, these guys are absolutely wonderful. They're there for practically every parade, every event, and the American Legion does so much for our community. They sponsor a lot of things, and this color guard and the officers and these people here, they help with the funerals that happen for veterans.
Oh gosh, yes.
And they support all the veterans in the community, and they're just great. And the American Legion again does so much, and I'm so grateful I have a ambulance ticket.
There you go.
And that's a great thing to have. It's a real great thing in case you get, you know, you need an ambulance ride.
And then the Italian Benevolent Society banner. Len De Stefano and his son Anthony.
That's great. The Italians have been here or having this parade since I don't know what year.
1880. Can you imagine?
That is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Grand Marshal. Grand Marshal this year, Susie, is
Ciro Toma.
Ciro
dear
Toma.
Friend, and just a great guy. And up there is Kim Toma with him. And I'll let you read all about our wonderful Grand Marshal.
Ciro has been a member of the society, get this, for 43 years. Served as its past president, Board of Trustee member, worked with the kitchen crew for many years. Ciro's family has been a part of Amador County for 6 generations, beginning with his grandfather, Domenico Biondi, who migrated from Italy in the late 1800s and worked in the Kennedy mine. With Ciro on the float, wife Kim, children Matt, Gina, Jackie, and her husband. Wow, look at the family. Look at the Toma family. There's Matt. There's Matt. Oh my heavens. Isn't that great?
That is awesome. And there's such great people involved in the community, contributing constantly.
Right. And then speaking of family, here are some members of the Italian Society.
Of the family.
What a tight-knit group they are. So proud of them.
You know,
for 134 years, the Society has been providing scholarships for seniors, doing all kinds of civic work, joining in the Italian clubs throughout the Bay Area, and the picnic sponsor, Columbus Salami. There they are. There's the wagon.
Good sponsor to have.
Columbus Salami. North Beach, San Francisco, I would imagine. Ciro is from North Beach in San Francisco. City of Sutter Creek. Tim Murphy on the council, along with Sandy Anderson, Robin Peters, Andrea Sexton, and the mayor, Jim Swift. Rorick Weber, 1947 Chevy pickup. That is pretty nice.
Isn't that nice?
Amador County Board of Supervisors. Brian Oneto, John Plaz, Louis Boitano, Richard Forrester, and Lynn Morgan. So we got a lady on the supervisors now. Keep those men in line. Don't you think, Susie? It's good to have a woman there.
Sure. A good woman can do that. Right.
There we go. 1, 2. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So the real question is, who's not there?
Louis.
Who's not there? Louis Boitano? Oh, he's probably with some other float or something.
He's driving.
Oh, Louis is driving. And then there is the ambulance from the American Legion. They've been doing this since 1929. It's a community service.
The American Legion.
First vehicle was a 1928 Buick Hearst. Today, the American Legion ambulance has 10 ambulances in service with 80 personnel serving the citizens of Amador and Calaveras County. Look at Craig Miller and his 1942 Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Craig, of course, of Amador City and Sutter Creek. So there's an announcer somewhere. Who is it?
Right below us is Vince DeStichter.
Okay, look at this. Look at this fire truck. From Amador City. The Sutter Creek Fire District has been providing fire protection service to the citizens of Sutter Creek and Amador City for 150 years. Quote, lucky to serve, honored to help. Close quote. The Sutter Creek Fire District thanks everyone for their support. My heavens, look at that old truck there. Gary Sherrill, I think, was involved in that old fire truck.
These are beautiful.
And all these people that do all the hours of serving. So impressive. Sutter Creek Fire District.
You know, it's a whole family operation. There are some paid staff, but the volunteers and all the staff,
I know.
You know, it becomes your second family, and your
exactly.
children get involved. You have meetings and barbecues, and it just becomes such a great support for everyone.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Yes. And what a great tender this is. Look at that. Is that still Sutter Creek?
Well, see, the thing is, Jackson Fire Department, I think, is coming.
Oh, and
I'm waiting.
The old, back there, the old little red one sitting back over there. Maybe it broke down.
Is it?
I think it's still.
Okay, let's take a look at this guy here. This is Sutter Creek. This is Sutter Creek still. And of course, the firehouse, the new firehouse up in the hill by the high school.
Yeah, that's a great. You know,
that's very nice.
Are they going to do the barbecue this year? What do you
Labor Day
think?
barbecue? I don't know.
Okay,
I
well,
really
if
don't
somebody
know.
let TSPN know, and we'll be happy to have you on our morning show.
Speaking of fire, we got Smokey. You know, Smokey's not a kid. Smokey is 71 years old. I'd say Smokey's doing okay for being 71. He's looking pretty good. Smokey reminds you to always put out your campfire when leaving your campsite, and that only you can prevent forest fires.
And this is a U.S. Forest Service vehicle, and then coming up is CAL FIRE.
Right.
And thank you to all of them, them darn guys, huh?
I know,
We
exactly.
are so fortunate to have so many dedicated firefighters in our area, and the youth authority.
Right, up in Pine Grove.
Right.
CAL FIRE Model 34 Schedule B fire engine. CAL FIRE transport with dozer Model D6M and engine 2774. CAL FIRE Model 15 Schedule B fire. Okay.
And these earth movers, they're there to cut that break, right?
Right.
Make a fire break. And, and look at, there's part of the family right up there.
Yeah, exactly what you said.
The band's coming down, but did you read everything for for Serotoma, that whole thing? Were you able to get to all that?
I got through all his family members.
Okay, thank you very much. I thought we had a little break here, but you know what? We've got the band coming.
The Amador High Band. Is this the combined
band or just the Amador band?
That's Amador and Blue. So they have two teachers now. John Johnson is at Amador. John went to Amador.
Oh, right.
Sheldon's
Sheldon Johnson's grandson. Yes.
Playing My Girl.
Right.
And according to Tom, they're going to be playing My Girl, the Amador Blue. Okay.
Joseph Van Dyke is the drum major, and John Johnson, of course, is the teacher. My Girl by Smokey Robinson. So,
beautiful
Susie, this is pretty impressive because school got out Friday. And this is Sunday, and these people played Friday night at graduation, and here they are Sunday.
Good.
There's Joseph Van Dyke. He's a graduate. So some of these people are out of school.
That is
pretty impressive to show up.
Very nice, beautiful, in sync, and great, clean, beautiful uniforms. That must be all new.
Exactly.
Who do we have? Oh,
Bailey Labenko.
Miss Amador, 2014.
Very busy year for Bailey.
Okay, the band's going to play right below here, and Tom's going to capture it.
And Bailey's going to be smiling there.
And that's John Kirkpatrick driving that beautiful car. He calls it his baby.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So, My Girl. by the Amador High Band. Instructor John Johnson. Gosh, that was very nice. Very nice. And there's Bailey. Bailey, by the way, goes to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, majoring in agriculture and environmental plant science. What a sweetie she is. The star dancers of Sutter Creek and Diana Patton. So I saw Diana Patton down there. She's in black, and she looks like a kid. She always looks the same.
Look at the number of the kids.
I know, that's amazing.
You know,
there must be 67 of them right there.
They are having a great time, and look, they're keeping fit, and
they're just right around the corner. The studio's right around the corner in the house, in the garage. Yeah, the star
such a great dance troupe, and again, here's another opportunity for people to gather together, have a good time, and you know that they have dance recitals and the parents get to know each other. And when you do live in a small community and you have kids, you get involved with what they're involved with.
Oh my heavens, look at all those children.
Look
Tap,
at
ballet,
that.
acrobatic, jazz, adults from beginner to professional.
Get your kids into something, because boy.
And you can get a free lesson, a free introductory lesson.
Really?
Susie, I think you should look into that.
I should, boy.
In my next life, I'm going to be a tap dancer, right?
I was a ballerina.
Did you sign up for that? You were a ballerina?
With my short legs and short neck.
I always thought you were a ballerina. When I saw you the first time, I said, I think that girl's a ballerina.
You know, I never saw my mother laugh so hard as when she saw me. I think I've told that story before, when she saw me.
Well, she wasn't laughing at you. She was
she was laughing at me, and I deserved it. But it was fun. And they're performing down there.
They are. They are.
Look at that.
There's Diana Patton. There she is, sunglasses.
All that energy.
With her dark outfit on.
Yeah.
She looks like she's 24 years old.
Having a
Maybe
good
she
time.
is 24.
Look at her, very happy.
Yeah, it's great. So I wonder what that tune is.
Shake it.
So her mom, Diana's mom, is also involved with it. She helps out. It's pretty amazing. Okay. Star dancers of Sutter Creek.
What a beautiful day for the parade.
Oh, isn't it nice? It's supposed to get warm this weekend, tomorrow.
It said 80 to 100.
Right. Tuolumne County Sheriff's Posse was organized as a working unit in 1948 to publicize and further the interests of the county of Tuolumne. Jim Opie, this year's posse captain, is leading the group today. Paige Ryan is the roundup queen. And for the past 59 years, the posse has sponsored the Motherlode Roundup in Sonora each May on Mother's Day weekend. So here they are from Tuolumne County.
Looking good too.
I like Sonora. Sonora's a neat town. A little bit of traffic, but sort of a nice place.
Well, isn't it kind of sort of the gateway to
well, Yosemite and all. Yeah,
Lower Yosemite?
Right. Yeah, it's great of them to come up here. Tuolumne County.
And who's in this beautiful Corvette?
Megan Hodson. 2000 Corvette is driven by lifelong residents Megan Hodson and her mother, Lori Eliskovich. Well, there we go. Car is owned by Ken Matson, followed by the grandchildren.
Oh.
So there's Lori and driving Megan Hodson. How nice. Amador Stars.
And those are the Sugar Rush kids. They, ride.
Susie, talk about giving.
Yes.
This group, boy. You can't find the words to describe the people that are willing to drive these people down to the valley for their treatments.
Exactly. And when you see that there's a Bunko for breast cancer event, or you see there's, in fact, this weekend, which won't be, this will probably air after, but there's a yard sale and coming up in the Pine Grove Park. And I believe that happens every year, and that is to raise funds for Amador Stars, which again provides transportation to people.
Yeah,
I think Stockton and Sacramento, they take you to your treatment, they wait, come back for you, and bring you home. And I don't think it costs.
It's amazing. And they have a golf tournament. I don't know how many drivers they have, but
yeah, it is amazing.
There must be. There's Gretchen. It must be a special type of feeling.
And if you'd like to get involved, you can form a team and go to the Camp Out for Cancer, which usually happens in September
at
the fairgrounds. And it's just a great time. Get some gals or families together, or guys, or a bunch of you, and go out there and you spend the night, I think.
Right.
Yeah?
A lot of people do.
Now coming up is going to be something else happening in August or September, is the Days of 49. And that's John Crayola. Why don't you read that?
Kit Carson Mountain Men of Amador County is celebrating, get this, Susie, 75 years as an incorporated historical club. This group of men who dare to be different will again lead the ways of 49er wagon train from Cooper Winery to Jackson from September 17th to the 20th. Actually, I think they stay out at the amphitheater, the Kennedy Mine Amphitheater with Main Street.
They keep moving every night.
Yeah, exactly. Over 16 covered wagons will meet the mountain men at the Amador County Fairgrounds this year in Western Town. Well, maybe they go just to the fairgrounds. That's a great event.
Keep an eye out on that one and all the activities that go on at the Kennedy Mine and all the other locations. This is a beautiful car. This
Harold Dahl.
What is that?
1967 Dodge Charger.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's called a muscle car.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's original.
Wow.
Good
The
Lord.
color, too, was an original?
Yeah.
Wow.
The inside interior is original. Harold Dahl. 1967 Dodge Charger. Impressive.
Beautiful. Those people that do that have so much fun. And here we have
Julianne Nevin,
the rodeo queen.
Miss California Cowboys Professional Rodeo Association 2015 Queen Julianne Nevin, 22 years old, welcomes everyone to the Italian Picnic Parade. Julianne.
I remember her when she was like 3.
Yes, she went to Amador.
Yes, and she used to ride a horse at the fairgrounds for, and show. And Tanya Barger, I think is her mother's name, and used to dress up the little girls so cute. Meals on Wheels, Common Ground. What a wonderful thing that is.
I know. Gosh. Offering all kinds of services. Meals on Wheels, transportation, chore, homemakers,
If you know somebody that could utilize a meal like this, call 223-3015, Common Ground, and they also have congregate meals at the Senior Center, which is great too.
Right.
And who's this up here?
Cruising Cousins. Colton Costa? No, I was kidding. This is part of Common Grounds, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Miss Senior Citizen. I'm sorry. And they are part of Common Ground. They had a wonderful event, Miss Senior pageant, and it happened just a month or so ago, and these are the winners.
There they are.
And that is a fun event. They get judged on poise, talent, community involvement. And that is Jack McGee right there, the singing Elvis. Oh, he's so fun. And he performs there.
Oh, the girls there are cute.
Once a month for all the birthdays combined, he performs at the Senior Center. So
look at those
you want to get involved and have a great time. Look at the size of that crowd.
I know, Miss Senior Citizen and her court.
Annie Boyce and Elizabeth do a great job over there at Common Ground, and it's a separate entity than the Senior Center, but it is housed inside there.
Oh, so that's where they are?
Well, their funding is different. So if you want to help see Meals on Wheels, contribute how you can to Common Ground. And if you'd like to do the congregate meal every day at noon, I believe, of the week, I'm not sure, check on that. But I think for a very nominal donation, you can have a meal.
So they have lunch over there?
Yes, every day. Tom wants us to talk about those little kids.
Cruisin' Cousins, Colton Costa, he's 7 years old. Rael Costa, age 5. Where are they from? Elk Grove, along with their cousin Landon Hall, age 4, from Sutter Creek. Their Italian heritage dates back to the early 1800s in a village called Abba, outside Milano.
You know what I like about the Cruisin' Cousins is that is what next year maybe people can think about. Just put your family in the Italian
picnic.
I
know, exactly.
My grandmother, remember, I'll tell that real quick before that red car comes, but I put my grandmother in the parade in the back of a Roadster.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, 1932 Roadster maybe, I'm not sure. And she had never been in a parade. She was 92, 95, and just loved it. Waving a flag. This is a beautiful car.
The Standish family of Volcano with their 1940 Ford two-door sedan deluxe model. And they're talking about the Volcano Cannonball Run, which is Saturday, July 4th.
Yes, and if you want to know more about the Cannonball Run and what's going on there and all the fun and the parade, if you'd like to be in the parade, call Ed Tracy at the Union at 296, I believe 7711 or 1177. And this is Bob Standish that is in that red car, and he's the one that provided the Roadster for my grandmother. Turquoise Roadster, and that was way back in 1995.
Look at Mike Ferdani and the California flag. Mike is a postmaster up country.
Yeah, and Rod, right?
Right. That is pretty impressive.
And I see
Native
Mr.
Sons founded July 1st,
and Bud,
1875 in San Francisco.
Lots of people I recognize.
That's great.
And there's Bob.
Well, they must fold that up carefully.
John Herzig, Steve McLean.
Susie, you know every single person there, I think.
Yeah. Tom Sears, Jim Wilmarth.
And now, following the Native Sons of Sutter Creek, keeping an eye on Tom here. I've got to watch that guy.
Yeah.
Since he really is
I have to say, the Native Sons really have a great time, and they've been doing a lot of fundraisers in the community, and I'm not sure if that's the Jackson or the Sutter Creek, but
this is Sutter Creek, I think.
Okay, maybe they're combined. But they're helping to restore the grammar school and providing crab feeds and shrimp feeds and all that. So here we are with some of the
Ben Alley Motor Escort, formed in 1950. They have logged thousands of parade miles throughout the state. So the Shriners come up every year. How impressive to make this type of annual commitment.
You know, that could be because we have a big Shriners group here in Sutter Creek. And I know that Tom Thompson and Paul Molinelli and Dennis Griffin and a lot of the local guys are very involved with the Shriners and raising money for the hospital. And so these are some of their comrades from out here.
So here we have the color guard.
Fun.
The potentate leading Ben Alley Shrine this year is potentate Sid Lutholtz. He has the responsibility of overseeing the activities of the Sacramento Shrine Center and all the Shriners throughout Ben Alley's 23 Northern California jurisdictional areas. Wow, that's impressive.
You know what's so great about the Shriners is they help the little burn victims or children that have been in had bad burns, and it does. I don't think it costs them anything. I believe that's what, and other things
too.
Impressive. Cleft palate and different things. Maybe I'm not sure, but I know they do wonderful work for the children. Now, isn't that Susan Sparks' brother that's holding that sign? The Mother Lode Shrine Club. That's our club.
There he is.
That's our local club.
Randy?
Yes, that's Randy.
Randy, who lives right around the corner here on Eureka in Sutter Creek.
Right. Yeah, right next to the pizza parlor, right?
Exactly.
Pizza Plus. They always have a fun time at the duck race, have a big party.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Baraccos do.
There he is.
Yeah.
Randy Sparks. That local connection's pretty neat.
And Art Long is driving this car, and he's majorly involved. And I think that looks like
Ooh, look at that. That's like about Tom, is that a 58 Chevrolet?
Ooh.
57, he corrected me. That's okay, though.
Tom Thompson in the Camaro behind.
I wonder if that's Tom Thompson's. He's driving the Camaro. And these are the longs.
Boy,
and the
what a parade. Boy, and this parade's moving along.
Yeah, like
I'm impressed. It's got some real energy going
Tom.
here. Susie's checking her computer here right now. I just want everyone to know she's got one of those little hand phone things.
Well, you never know when a picture can help me in the future.
So here we are.
This is the old truck from Amador City, Tom?
Out here.
Where's the Shriners? Still the Shriners? Okay, Tom says this is the Shriners.
Number 32. The fire engine.
Number 32, a beautiful fire engine. That is fire engine red, isn't it?
Okie dokie. Talking about the Shriner Hospital here. Hospital for children.
Little water tanker.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at all these guys.
It's a Freightliner.
Wow, pretty classy cars.
They're moving so fast.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. The Past Master Unit is made up of the members who have been masters of their Masonic lodges. Achieving the position of Master of a Masonic Lodge is an honor, and each of these gentlemen are very proud of their individual achievements. Okay, Tom, this is a 56 Chevy here. Tom, look at that car. Tom says it's a 55.
It's a 55?
He said, I thought it was a 56. He said it was a 55. I'm just guessing.
You were driving them back then, weren't you?
Well, we didn't have cars. We just walked or took muni buses in San Francisco.
And Tom wasn't even born, so I don't know what he's thinking there. Look at, they call it yellow.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. For sale.
For sale.
Wow, look at that car.
That's a beauty.
And here comes the big wagon.
Is special band here. It's the Oriental band.
Oh my heavens. The Oriental Band is an exemplary unit that has won top honors in national competition. The Sultan of the Oriental Band this year is Richard Hines. The Ben Alley Clown.